Are you ready to become yourself? For years, dozens of people from all walks of life have turned to this one man, Leslie Tanner, desperate for the tools to reshape their life in our raised, godless world. Utilizing a unique blend of good-natured humor and brass tacks education, his innovative approach has helped innumerable people reach new levels of consciousness and personal power. Leslie Tanner, a controversial but selfless and massively influential figure, defies categorization. Since he and his life-changing program rose to fame, the expert class has desperately attacked him as a clown, snake oil salesman, or predator, attempting to silence him precisely because he is so effective at helping others become happier and more powerful in their own lives. From the most challenged, the mentally ill, handicapped, women, and mentally retarded, to the most successful athletes, entertainers, business owners, medical doctors. Regardless of your station, Leslie Tanner has committed his life to giving you the tools you need to transform your life. So, are you tired of being in near constant emotional and physical pain? If you could snap your fingers and have $1 million, would you do it? Is there a you buried deep inside whose power and will yearn to be expressed?
It's a whole life-changing program.
If they get half of what I got out of this program, they're going to have a much happier life.
It was fun. I really loved doing the program. I loved learning about myself. It was just amazing.
So if you have an interest in transforming your life once and for all, come along. I have so much to show you. In a moment, you'll have the opportunity to call the number you'll see on the screen and speak to me, Leslie Tanner, directly. Together, we'll tackle the most critical issues related to unlocking your true individual power and reaching your fullest potential. Let today be the first day of the rest of your life. Welcome to Explorations. Ladies and gentlemen, it is I, Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Tonight, we're jumping into something that is of value, something that pervades this universe, the engine, the immortal engine of creation, Namaste. Like most things of value in this universe, this thing asks more questions than it answers. Therefore, it is an enigma, maybe the greatest enigma. So tonight, we're diving headfirst into the Enigma of the Phallus. To that and much more tonight on Explorations. Blessings to you, everyone. How is everyone doing? Namaste to you. Blessings and wonderful namastes to you. How are you all doing on this fantastic Thursday evening? How is everyone doing? Blessing. Love that. Love that. Namaste. Well, Mother Nibblebottom saying, what is community night and why do I feel fight or flight kicking in? Chair what? 100. Well, I would say, without knowing the exact details of your trauma history, I could take a shot at it, Mother Nipplebottom. I could take a shot that you got some trauma in your past, and you're easily triggered by something that looks like it promises much, that it looks like it's solid, it looks like it has the absolute power to do exactly as it says, that can actually set off an adverse reaction in those who are still recovering from traumatic, be that, physical, emotional, sexual, namaste, as many of us here have experienced. It took us a while. It took us a while to see that this program and Explorations with Leslie Tanner really does what it says it does. People say that phrase, you might see it, you might hear it, you might see it written on a wall, you might see it on a piece of paper, you might hear somebody shouting at the grocery store, ladies and gentlemen. They might say that the program works. And guys, tell me, can someone fill me in? Why do people say it? Can you let me know? Why do people say that the program works? Why is everyone so insistent? From sea to shining sea. How bad is it? 2 community nights. Haven't we spent enough time together? That's so funny. I updated it. Did it not update? Let's see. 1 second. Yeah, I updated it. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, before we get into any of the business or so, let's go ahead and get into you know what, guys. It's time for that special time of night. First one. Audio's ahead of the video. Namaste, everybody. Welcome to Jazz Express. That's right, we're just getting settled in. Audio's ahead of the video. So the video's getting a little dragged. Let's fix that, guys. This is Jazz Express. Namaste. I want to thank everyone who set this off. We're already having a beautiful night, getting that energy dialed in, getting that energy revved up. Phil Z gifting a sub to Soupstone. Gripple Chew coming in with 100 bits. Phil Z with 100 bits. Hey, Leslie, which community member looks like a butt besides me? Phil Z, I don't know. It'd be a tough one. Now, Old Man Doom, put some stank on it. You got it, brother. You got it. Okay, well, that's going to not last for very long. I hope you know that. I didn't ask for you to come in here. I didn't ask for you to come in here and do this kind of shit. That's not... If you could go ahead and... Okay, that's it. Get out. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. I'm allergic to that fucking thing. I'm allergic to that fucking thing. You want to ruin my night? You want to ruin the exploration? Leave. If I can't physically dial it in, I can't spiritually dial it in.
Cry harder.
Fuck off. Fuck off. She's a whore. Namaste. Stefan the Mongol coming in with a resub. 12th month in a row. Guys, happy year-long anniversary to our sweet Stefan. Sweet Stefan the Mongol coming in at a full year, guys. It's been a year. Namaste. And I'm looking at Not Mish with a single bit. Thank you so much. Phil Z saying more Mish and cat porn or we burn the compound. I dare you to do it, Phil. I dare you to do it. You want to throw threats around? Go fuck yourself. I don't think you can do it. Wow. Pepper and Cheney coming in with a 1 month sub, a gifted sub. Stefan the Mongol, best year of my life. Guys, just in case there's anybody just tuning in for the first time tonight, look at what Stefan the Mongol said. Did I make him say that? No. He said that of his own accord. He spent money to say that of his own accord, publicly, shouting it from the mountaintops, saying, see, look at my life. This is the best year of my life because I am within the program. I'm within the tools and the clutches. Namaste. Stone Monster 400. Big dogging. Big dogging is a tiny world. Namaste to you, brother. Namaste to you. Old Man Doom, Nickel and Diamond me. Namaste to you. Now let's keep this nasty bitch going, huh? What do you say? What do you say we keep this hog going? Namaste. Ooh, beautiful. Pond Scum gifted 1 month. Namaste to you. Pond Scum, blessings to you. Very generous of you. Phil Z gifted a month to Sunshine Melody. Sunshine, you enjoy that, huh? Wow, here we are, guys. Beautiful night. You can feel it, right? You can feel that Thursday, getting ready for the weekend. That sort of eager sensuality coming in. You know, last time I was at the water park, I got kicked out because they said I was erect. I wasn't. It was a mistake on their part. I wasn't erect. If they would have inspected, which I volunteered for, I said, inspect me. If you're so confident that this bulge that you see at the water park is in fact an erection, then get somebody down there. You got somebody on staff? You got a nurse on staff? Preferably a male nurse on staff? Explore the enigma of my phallus this evening at the water park. Cowards. I will not be going back to Deep River Water Park. Simply done. Will not be returning. Apparently, they got a cap on masculinity. Apparently, they got a cap on exhibiting masculinity for a community that, you know, is in dire need of positive, affirmative role models embodying masculinity as so clearly and immediately and viscerally as I do. Let's go ahead. Let's keep going. Oh, Lord. Oh, my goodness gracious. There's so much in me. There's so much in me tonight. And here we are. Beautiful evening. You can feel it. You can feel it in the air. Those that know that they can feel it. Blessings to you. I'm seeing Viv Rance coming in with a Hongeral Biss. 4-day weekend got me engorged mentally. So somebody's excited. They got a Friday off leading into Labor Day weekend, and what they got a Monday off. Lord knows what kind of shenanigans they're getting up to. Savon the Mongol coming in with another 100 bits. Ladies and gentlemen, I am not forcing this young man to donate bits, say things publicly of his own dime. He is supporting the program because he has had the, quote, best year of his life, and he said, we have to get to level hype 5 or Leslie will kill us, literally, with his mind powers. Namaste. You know, I can do that, but I wouldn't do that to you. But we'll see. Maybe I would. Let's keep it playing, though. Make me work for it. I ain't murdering anyone tonight. Namaste to you guys. Wow, what a fun little romp that was, huh? A fun little romp through the majesty of jazz. And, you know, if luck has it, maybe we can get a couple more. You know, maybe we can get a couple. Oh my God. Civic TV coming through. Explorer, failed parent of several. Namaste to you, brother. Train stuff. Just saying train stuff. 21 months, if you can believe that. Shout out Civic TV 83. Absolutely tremendous streamer over there. Very fun. very creative. Shout out Civic TV 83. Namaste, everybody. So guys, listen, I got to open up the lines. I need to open up the lines to speak to you as soon as possible. Now, Toaster, I don't want to talk about this part of the program. Side note, there are probably some people watching that are new and they don't want to hear about a bunch of inside baseball bullshit. But listen to me right now, Toaster. Do not call and waste 7 minutes of your call talking about what I do at this part of the program. Toaster's an explorer here, common caller, and maybe they're doing the after show. I don't know. But one thing I don't want to hear about is this part of the program where I'm saying I want to open the line. I haven't done it yet. The number's not on the screen. Please spare us tonight. Namaste. Floppy Jimmy coming in with 500 bits. Namaste, young James. Unfirmed James, namaste to you. Demanding nothing. With the message, Leslie, I'm looking to lose my virginity this year. What steps can I take for my journey? So listen, real quick, I do have a couple announcements, but I do want to address this specifically with Floppy Jimmy. Floppy Jimmy, namaste to you, brother. Thanks so much for joining us here in the chat for an exploration with Leslie Tanner. Always great to have someone of your energy, of your perspective. You know, Lord knows you're out here, you're working doggedly hard. And, you know, one of your tremendous abilities is that you work hard, but you don't seem like it. You're behind the scenes. You're putting stuff together. You're making the games. You're putting these videos together, but you're holding yourself to a high standard behind the scenes. On the front side, you look like, who is this jack off? Right? Does everybody know what I mean? Floppy Jimmy really nailing that energy. Very fun, very affable, very accessible. Not a Gary Vee type who jacks off really hard and streams it all the time. You know, one of those types who wants you to know how they work. Floppy James saying you prove it, prove it, because I look like I don't, not like I look like I smell bad. Yes. Videos in front of the audio. How bad is it? Video in front of the audio. Let's fix it. Because I really want to get to this Floppy Jimmy's question of how we can finally get him to lose his virginity. How do we get James some pussy? Because he seems straight, mostly. Now, are we synced up? Are we doing good? Are we synced up? Does this feel good? Are we synced up? You look like you get him on infatuations. I would love to get him on infatuations. Well, first of all, that's a terrific point. So off. How off? It keeps moving. Audio ahead of the video. All right, we're going to dial this in. We're going to get it fixed up. This is going to be so good and so fun in just a moment. Is that good enough? One more tenth of a second and we'll be straight. Don't you think that I've dropped the ball on Floppy Jimmy asking how do we get him to have sex? You know. There we go. We're cooking with gas now, huh? We're cooking with the old propane on full throttle, namaste. Now here we go. Floppy Jimmy, how do I lose my virginity? Fantastic question. I would say the aesthetic that works for you is clearly somebody who, you know, is studious, doggedly working behind the scenes to fund the Mongol community vision. communal vision. First step of losing virginity, don't be toaster. Second step, join the explorers of devoted light. That's it. You will soon be drowning in coochie. Coochie, I love that. I haven't ever heard that word in a while. Coochie. Poontang. Some just good old cooch. I love that. So, first of all, it's a tremendous recommendation so far. So far we've heard join the community of devoted light, show up to Infatuations with Leslie Tanner, which will be an announcement in just a moment. The next one's coming up soon. Very exciting announcement, and you can all be a part of it. Infatuations with Leslie Tanner coming up next week. But then also on top of that, I would say, in addition to being a member of the community of Devoted Light at patreon.com, my inner circle, hosting my library of exclusive videos, music downloads, postcards, etc., then also in addition to that, I would say, brother, what I imagine you, are you still around? Let me just ask this directly. How do you fuck it up? How do you fuck it up, Jimmy? How do you fuck it up? Do you hit the brakes and try to play it cool, or are you trying? Nervous tension. So nervous tension. What does this nervousness make you do then? What does this nervousness make you do? Does it make you sort of get, eager? You start riding that gas pedal. You start like, or are you kind of just like, you just kind of lock up and mute, shut down? Which one? It could be either one, huh? I'd love to know. Tell me. Stone Monster 400, rub your bumps on the lady humps. Well, that's good advice if you get there. If you get to the situation. My hub didn't mind. Mother Nibblebottom, I don't know if losing your virginity, if you've got a virgin on your hands, I wouldn't just say knives. You're sending them like cryptic little prepper messages. Phil Z, Jimmy has baby feet and regularly his feet miss the pedal. Okay, so 5'6", looking good. That's a good height. Not short, but also not so tall as to be, partly intimidating, even though that can work in somebody's favor as well. Now, I would say, Jimmy, I would say that James, pardon me, I would say that the energy that works for you on Twitch, you're working hard behind the scenes, but on the front, you're very, laid back. You got a cute little face. Like one of the more handsome, like straight twinks that I've seen. Pepperoncini, life hack for losing your virginity: offer a guy to fuck you up the butt on Craigslist. Yeah, sure, Pepperoncini. I think, if it comes down to it, that's always an option. Maybe add that third on the list of suggestions. Don't let Jimmy fool you. Rocks a women's 6 and a 5. What the fuck? A2C killer. Don't let Jimmy fool you. Rocks a woman's 6 and is 5'1" on a good day. But if that's true, if that is true, if you're telling me that he is 5'1" and that he is very short for a man, then he's in that sweet zone though where he can pivot. He could be like, oh, take care of me. I'm a short guy. Take care of me. Feed me with a bottle, mama. Communal vision coming in from Framweard. Jimmy, can you call in so we can really dig into this issue? I don't want you to push rope for the rest of your life. No, that's someone looking out. Namaste. But if you're 5'6", though, I'm just saying, Jimmy, if you got some nervous tension, I think you allow yourself to pump the brakes in that moment. If you feel the nervous tension shutting you down, confusing, creating a haze, this haze is needless. For some people, the haze is real because they have an alienating energy and they're not physically attractive. You are not in those categories. Maybe out in the wild. I don't know. Maybe there's something when the cameras turn off. I don't know. But I'm imagining that you can take the social skills and go and really crush. I'd love to personally coach you on this. if you want to give a call, or if we can just, me and you hook up one-on-one. Tenaris, Jimmy is 5'6" and you're 6'5". You guys should make a sitcom together. Now that's funny. That's a funny thing to say, and I really appreciate you sharing that perspective, Tenaris. Namaste. Phil Z with another communal vision. Can't wait to read it. Can't wait to read this one. Thanks so much, Phil. I'm sure it's going to be really good. Phil Z says, Jimmy is like the smallest giraffe in that movie. Hey, I'm a small-ass giraffe, the movie. Don't know what you're talking about. It sounds like you made that up right now. Nindy New with a communal vision as well. Blessings to Nindy New for sharing this perspective. Thank you so much for your bravery and generosity tonight. Nindy New saying, I read in an esteemed medical journal that 5'6" makes you a midget, an Oompa Loompa, if you will. An Oompa Loompa, if you will. Interesting. So 5'6" is technically a midget. I'm not sure what part of the country that's for, but, you know. I mean, I don't read, so if you read it, depending on where I came from, a medical journal sounds like a bunch of experts to me, Nindy New, and you know better than that. You know better than to tap into the experts, so that's, you know, maybe we could discuss the details of that paper that you read, because I'd love to get into some details. You know I love details. Namaste. No. Listen, ladies and gentlemen of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner, the program with which we explore the universe, both inside and out, to unlock and unleash the power within. Communal vision from Mother Nipplebottom. I think if you are funny, it doesn't matter what you look like. Be clean, though. Now, if you're clean... Now, we actually discussed this on Ladies Night a couple weeks ago. This came up. Mother Nipplebottom, you said some kind of saccharine stuff that I didn't really care for. You know, be kind, be funny, be smart, or something like that. I don't know. It was. I understood what, you know. But what it led to was a sort of message, and so you inspired me, which I think is the most important thing you could have done, especially, you know, from your position. Jessica Bears, Jimmy, I wonder if you are aiming too high. Well, that's interesting. See, this is the kind of details I'd love to get into in a one-on-one. You know what I mean? I'd love to get into one-on-one. 5'6", like shooting for like what? Like 5'11"? Maybe that's... Yeah, but we can talk about this. We can talk about the Enigma of the Phallus in just a moment. A2C Kill Up, Mr. Tanner, namaste. Never knew you were a gracious 7'1". I imagine you drive a Honda Fit? Namaste. I'm actually coming in a clean 6'7". Mother Nipplebottom, you may not like right, but it's still right, Leslie. That candor, but also that sort of aggressive, you know, I really appreciate that energy, Mother Nipplebottom. Namaste to you. But we did play that game of, you know, be kind, smart, and funny. If you had to take one away, what would it be? I would say 10 times out of 10, if you had to lose kind, smart, and funny, guys, type into chat right now what you'd lose. Kind, smart, and funny, one of them has to go. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Oh, so I'm seeing some people lose kind. I love that. That's interesting. Penis. Kind is for suckers, Stefan the Mongol. But I would say, you know, pretty much, yeah. I think everybody also, I think the majority of the people that chimed in, just said smart. Said smart. If you had to lose one, smart. So kind and funny. Listen, we can get into the enigma. This is kind of what I wanted to get into tonight with the Enigma of the Phallus. How do we perceive it? How do we perceive it to be strong? How do we perceive it to be lacking? What are the benefits? We're going to take a sober look at the ins and outs of not just the universal phallus, but as well as the individual phallus. So if you have a phallus, if you have a penis, or sort of, if you don't have a penis and you have a sort of spiritual phallus and you're concerned about your divine masculinity, I would love to speak to you about it. We're going to get into the enigma. The enigma is the prism through which we will explore the phallus tonight. And Indy knew, what if the program made me smart, kind, and funny, though? That's not going to happen. Because if you said, what if it does make me, meaning you're not, and you're kind of implicitly admitting that you're not those things, if you think that this program is to deliver you to that, and let's get through it. Let's get through the basics before we open the line. If you think that this program is going to deliver you to personal qualities that you do not already possess, ladies and gentlemen, you could not have misunderstood the program more profoundly. Fram we are. Look, if you got a himbo-bimbo connection, that's perfect bliss. Or himbo-himbo, bimbo-bimbo, thembo, him, bim, thembo, whatever. Thembo, interesting. Now, we can get into that a little bit later. That sounds like an interesting little scab to pick at. Namaste. Now, look, if you got a himbo-bimbo, but I'm imagining the part of the enigma of the phallus, I saw some fellas kind of recoil at the idea that, they might have to give up being smart, or that maybe they're not smart and they're seeing themselves through a new prism. Fluxstorm Zero, very exciting. Thank you so much. Olympic swimmer. Namaste to you, Flux. Welcome back, and thank you so much for the subscription. That is very exciting. 4th month. 4 months. Happy 4 months of Fluxstorm Zero, everybody. Namaste. Namaste. Phil Z with a communal vision, which I'm sure is going to be really good, and I appreciate you kind of throwing it in right now. Phil Z says, I want to express, question, and explore. Anyone want to bork with me? Now, bork, that's just, I'm just going to give you a hint, Phil Z. If you are in fact trying to accomplish having sex, if you're trying to accomplish, joining someone in coitus, you got to drop the word bork. Now, I don't like to give this direct advice very often, but like a man your size, not making eye contact and just saying, you want to bork me? Holy shit. That makes my penis crawl back inside of me. And I'm even talking about the sort of pansexual Leslie Tanner, who at a moment in time, there wasn't a hole that I wouldn't traverse. Before getting in the program and committing myself to self-love, in a manner of speaking, there wasn't a hole I would not dive, traverse, explore. But except if you said bork, a man of your size, not making eye contact and sheepingly asking to be borked. Holy shit, Phil. Interesting. All right, guys, so let's get into it. We got to get into this. We got to open up the lines. I know everyone's very excited. More communal visions. Very exciting. Thank you so much. Knife Lobster. Hey, Leslie. Namaste. Through the program, I have a boat wife. Now, brother, I love to hear that. Absolutely love to hear that from you. I'd love to explore it with you. If you have some time to call a little bit later tonight, I'd love to get into that with you, Knife Lobster. A boat wife. Beautiful. There are a few things that make me quite as happy as that. Uh-huh. You're welcome, Death. I got allergies. I told you I'm allergic to the cat. My damn roommate. Stefan the Mongol coming in with 5 community subs. Holy goddamn moly, namaste to you. That is extremely generous of you, Stefan. 5 community subs going directly into the compound fund, which we will open up very shortly. It's a matter of, if I had to guess, weeks, but we'll see. The universe has its own plans, and we are to rage against them as much as we possibly can. But, we know where this road is ending, in defeat. And such is the source of our power. Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner, the program with which we explore the universe both inside and out to unlock and unleash the power within. It is a power that you've vaguely sensed you've possessed all along, but have been afraid of. A power that will truly allow you to become a stakeholder in your own destiny, to rage against the universal plans. Now, we have much to learn from the phallus, but before we do, I want to bring everyone's attention, at least on Twitch. If you're on YouTube right now, let it be known that there's a new YouTube video up, posted just hours ago on youtube.com, a condensed version by the grace of our editor, a condensed version of our most recent Ladies' Night, starring my temporary roommate, and for that night, special guest co-host, Mish, not Mish. If you'd like to check that out, it's pinned on the Twitch. Go ahead and check that out, bookmark it, save it, like it, whatever. Get it. We need to harness the divine algorithm, I think, at this point, and I'd love to see it soar. I'd love to see the light of explorations reach the darkest corners of each platform. Namaste. Now, the second announcement I'd like to get into before we launch ourselves onto the pepperoncini. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Pirate Shipping, blessings to you. Thank you so much. It'll be there forever for you to check out. So I'm so glad that you had some time to investigate. Now, second announcement I have for you guys. The second one I have is a very exciting announcement. I announced it on the Discord. You can see it's in the announcements. You might see a message come up into the chat every couple minutes tonight. It's the next Infatuations with Leslie Tanner. Now, last one we did was at the telethon at the end of June, and we are gearing up to do it next Saturday, a week from this Saturday, September 7th, 8 p.m. Central Time. We'll be doing another Infatuations with Leslie Tanner. Now, if you don't know what that is, it is the internet's only competitive dating game show, not geared to help you find love, but to help you find out whether you even deserve it in the first place. It is a head-to-head royal brawl of a simulated competitive date. For 3 minutes, you'll enter the octagon and try your best to act normal. Interested, but not too interested. Interesting, but not too interesting. Sharing the back and forth. Flirty, but not weird. This is a massive challenge to so many of you. Now, many people that are drawn here are debilitatingly mentally ill and disabled. And this is exactly for you, to see whether you even deserve love. Now, we do not deserve love. This is a fairy tale that we tell ourselves. We deserve love. Oh, we feel wronged because we didn't get loved enough. That is simply not a rule of the universe. It is a matter of skill. It is a matter of opportunity. And that is what we are here to either help develop that a little bit but mostly just show whether you got what it takes and what to gear up for in the future, or simply remember that if you are in a relationship and you fucking suck at infatuations, you lucked out big time. So if this sounds fun, there'll be some links dropped in chat. I'll put one in there right now. If you want to sign up and reserve your spot for the night to compete in Infatuations with Leslie Tanner, go ahead and click that link I just dropped into the chat and fill it out. We'll reserve a spot for you. Now, if there are spots left, we'll definitely be taking walk-ups. That's for damn sure. Bobby Jimmy, if you're still around, I'd love to see you. But if you want to participate and you definitely know that you want a spot reserved, just fill that out, and me and the mods will make sure we got a nice warm spot for you and get you on right when you come up. Namaste to you. Okay, that's Infatuations with Leslie Tanner. Now, those of you who have written me some things, thank you so much. But as a reminder, I love receiving stuff. If you'd like to send me a postcard, a letter, a little package, write to me at P.O. Box 47621, Chicago, Illinois 60647. I love getting stuff from you guys. This gold chain, this custom one-of-a-kind The Program Works ring was made for me by Borealis Black. This sent in by Mary Lou, and a host of other absolutely beautiful submissions. Thank you so much to everybody. I love receiving it. But if you'd like to send something, P.O. Box 47621, Chicago, Illinois 60647. And finally, Before we open up the lines in just a moment to discuss the Enigma of the Phallus, not Mish with a communal vision. Thanks so much, not Mish. Send Mish a check to the P.O. box for $3,000. Please don't forget to do that. Yeah, she's been asking. She just kind of went outside and started asking that a couple days ago. She went outside and just said, hey, can I have $3,000? And just made very alienating eye contact after everyone said no. For sure, everyone said no to that. In her mind, I think she thinks it's like cute or flirty or something, but it is absolutely accosting. Phil Z, Mish is Postal Service thirst trap. Namaste. I don't really know what that means. Nindy New, thanks so much for the unfollow and follow. Blessings to you. Now, before we open the line and get into, tonight's theme, my final announcement is, Mother Nipple Bottom, thanks so much for the communal vision. When you take a bath, does your phallus sink or float? Why? Interesting. So I've actually had I've actually had a double circumcision. One when I was a baby, of course, but then I had a chance to sort of re-up early on into my adulthood. And I said, why not? Why not? And so they circumcised me again, and so it does float. And it's because of the double circumcision. It's like an Orthodox Jew guy that gave me the second circumcision. Hey, Leslie just bought the program VHS on Patreon. I had a psychic seizure that told me to do it, and now I am not mentally ill. Namaste, brother. I love to hear that, Knife Lobster. I can't wait to get you even more VHS tapes to even further solidify how not mentally ill you are. Buckle up for the seizure is the beginning of it. Nindy New, the guru has enough dong to get through 10 circumcisions. I love that. Thank you so much, Nindy New. Blessings to you. No. The community of Devoted Light at Patreon.com, brought up by Knife Lobster. Guys, if you'd like to enter my inner circle, if you like what you see here, and you want to take advantage of further tools, ladies and gentlemen, there are some things over at the community of Devoted Light at Patreon.com that will absolutely blow your mind. Several videos that once you lay your eyes on, you'll not be able to unsee. You haven't seen anything like them. Ask anyone in the community of Devoted Light that's present in the chat right now. They simply have not seen anything like the materials that I offer through this program for the price of a cup of coffee a month. Now, starting this past week, we began to experiment with a podcast. We'll be writing a podcast for a while. And if you'd like access to this weekly podcast, Namaste, then this is a perfect time. Perfect time to join up at the community of Devoted Light. A couple words about that later on in the stream. Some more details. So stick around for that. But guys, let's get into the theme very briefly. Very briefly, and then let's open up the line because I got to speak to you. Now, the Enigma of the Phallus. Now, of course, when I first brought this up, I made the post in Discord. First thing I saw was a lot of enthusiasm from men. Love to see that. Of course, I want to see that. Of course, I want to see that. Of course, I'm excited to cater to that. Namaste. Who wouldn't? Then I saw, an interesting reaction. I think Mary Lou sort of summed it up maybe the most accurately, the most succinctly. Mother Nipplebottom, chat should know you have a huge, heavy dick to get a double circumcision. Should know you have to have a huge... Chat should know. Oh, so you're saying... in case I'm, modeling something, making it seem like anyone can get a double circumcision. Is that what you're saying? You're kind of just making sure to cover that base. Or is that what's going on right now? I think so. I mean, but it's a roll of the dice. There's no standard for it. Now, do I have a very thick, huge, heavy penis and even larger, formidable balls? Yes, I do. Yes, I absolutely do. Now, is there a standard though? Is there? Can you open up a medical journal and see like, oh, in order to get a double circumcision, you got to have, like a 4.5 inch girth and at least 10.5 inches of length. No one said, that's not out there. I'm a pioneer. Calling for more pioneers. Fellas, get the second one. If you haven't gotten the first one, you're degenerate. That's disgusting. If you haven't been circumcised, that is disgusting. They should stick you in a FEMA camp and just have you figure it out, which you won't because you're disgusting and your mind is rotting. Now, don't get me started on the uncircumcised, because I'll speak all night. I won't open the lines. I'll kind of speak right through the next Jazz Express. Communal vision from Fram Weard. Leslie, what if I already got my dick tip split like a serpent's tongue? Interesting question. Very apt question for tonight, and I could speak on that for a very long time. I would say you're playing jazz already. You're already getting like John Coltrane with it. So I would say just kind of keep going. Keep going. Let your intuition bring you back. I mean, with that kind of penis, you can either keep being like a freak, or you can really throw a wrench at him. Maybe just get some J. Crew. Get some pleated J. Crew chinos and like a shirt. Like this is what a male feminist looks like, or something like that. I don't know. Throw this curveball at him. Now. The Enigma of the Phallus. I saw Mary Lou sort of succinctly put it. I can't wait to watch something like lonely weirdos be excited about their penis. And don't get me wrong. Disciple says, shouldn't tonight's topic be fallacy of the phallus? No, it shouldn't. That was not as good as what I said. Knife Lobster with a communal vision. Thanks so much, Knife Lobster. Disciple, that was bad. That was not a good one. That was not PU. Knife Lobster, do you remember what episode of Dawson's Creek was about the circumcision debate? Yeah, season 4, episode 2. Season 4, episode 2. Now, this is, in effect, the Enigma of the Phallus, a source of strength, an immortal engine of creation, a sort of a physical representation of our never-ending fight against nature. That we must, yes, we are nature, but we also must fight against nature. Nature is a snake eating its own tail, and we are the snake saying, no, stop. I'm the mouth, but I can't be the tail. But I also... Something like this. And it's an enigma, a puzzle to put together. Namaste. Beautiful stuff. Now, when I open up the line, I'm not going to be overly prescriptive about this. I am giving you a sort of conceptual Rubik's Cube because you're there. You're ready for it. You've been here long enough. You know what goes on here, all right? Now, I'm demanding a lot from you tonight, guys. Demanding a lot from you. The Enigma of the Phallus. We'll be looking at your phallus, through the general phallus, through the prism of an enigma. Something to investigate. Something to patiently peel back the layers of. Namaste. Searching for what hidden truths lie in the wait. The question. Thank you so much, Knife Lobster. The question. Second step of the program. So let's go ahead and open up the lines. 708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. Beautiful. First caller. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hey, it's me. It's Wiki Wiva.
This is not Wiki Wiva.
No, it's me. It's Wiki Wiva.
No, it's not.
Okay, you got me. It's Toaster.
No, this is not Toaster.
Well, I have a poem for you. Do you want to hear my poem?
Listen, Phil. I know you mean well with this kind of shit, but you mean well with this kind of shit. But this is not a way to get us started.
What?
This is not a way to get us started. We're getting started on the Enigma of the Phallus, and maybe.
Well, do you remember that movie, The Sandlot?
Yeah.
James Earl Jones. He was a blind guy.
Yep, I remember.
What do you think he was really blind?
I mean, James Earl Jones was just acting. Is that your question? He was just acting. Anything else?
Well, do you know Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn are like married, but they're not actually married? Do you think they're married?
Onion plug with a communal vision. Can I low key touch penis tips with the guy next door to me and still be faithful to my grandpa? I don't know. It depends on A, if he's ready for an open relationship, and B, if he has the sort of mental capacity. You could kind of pull if like you're in a sort of Christian kind of situation, I would say just go for it. I am the gobbler. Hi, Guru. Hold on, Phil. Hi, Guru. The program works. The program, and she asked if you were touched in the head. I am the gobbler. The program, and she asked. Gobbler, what does that mean?
Is that like being bathed in the ocean? Like, I want to be.
Okay.
Well, how do you ever want to like bathe in the sea?
Oh no, you've been terminated. (708-240-8953). (708-240-8953). 708-240-8953. We're discussing the Enigma of the Phallus tonight. The Enigma of the Phallus.
I wish I could fondle the fresh produce all day without violating some implied silent rule. I know several other men who agree with me.
The line is open. 708-240-8953. Don't be nervous, Hall. Don't be nervous. YouTube, feel free to chime in, guys. The number's there for you guys, too.
Sometimes I just stare for up to an hour at my biceps, triceps, lats, and quads to help manifest gains.
Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
It's Pepperoncini.
Pepperoncini, welcome back to the program. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing well.
Wonderful.
Love the topic. Excited about the topic.
I am also excited to hear you speak about the topic. My brain just kind of farted out for a moment. Pepperoncini, I'm so glad that you're calling. Phil just called. And, was a real slippery little eel about it.
Yeah, I think he just needs to form a thought, just a single thought or premise of anything before he calls in, and he might have some more success. That would be my advice to Phil, or not. Maybe
Yeah.
this is just kind of some greater strategy that I can't comprehend.
I-
that is going to do like an elevated form of comedy that no one has ever seen before.
There is no, there's not an answer to the question of Phil, and that's one of the beautiful things of him. He's sort of just this expression. It's just that sometimes I wish he would express, something that has to do with the theme, maybe that I just, introduced for like 20 minutes. But let's not get sidetracked. Namaste, Brother Peppercini. Thank you so much for calling in. Talk to me the Enigma of the Phallus. I've said a lot of bullshit. Talk to me about where your mind's at right now when I introduce these simple words to you before communal vision. Right before you say anything. Sorry, a dog jumped on me and the thing sent early. I showed my mom the program tonight and she asked me if you were touched in the head. I wish. I truly wish. When I see him, one of those little almond eyes running around, I am so jealous. I'm so jealous. Truly, to see that, like, how quick they are to anger, how much they don't question their own physical strength. They feel the universe more directly, succinctly. Therefore, they are more at one with it. And also, they are closer to God in a very real sense. So in my ever pursuit of to kill God, I wish that I would be much further along in my journey if I was just simply mentally retarded. Peppercini, Enigma of the Phallus, go. What are some thoughts you have?
Yeah, so my thought is that the phallus is just, as a shape, it's like primordial.
Sure.
It's like the basis of the base.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
And I think that's why women and men are just obsessed with it,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like truly obsessed with it, both sides, and not in the same way that like with a vagina. And so, right, I feel like the dick is just it takes up so much more thought space than the vagina does. If you were to have like a collective of human consciousness, right? And we can get into the numbers on that and kind of how I've calculated that out from a series of formulas. But
please, I'd love to hear the formulas and all the charts and stuff. Anything you can share.
I'll throw that in the Discord. I have some PDFs I'll share. But really, I want to get to what the conclusion is. Just on good faith, take me, and then that's true. Is that right? The phallus, the idea, it's something, right? It exists while a vagina is just like a hole. And so what happens when you stack, like a pole on top of a pole, you get a more powerful pole. But, you stack a hole on a hole, it's still just a hole at the end of the day. It's the fact that it's positive space that I think makes it just that extra special and gives it that primal kind of dominance over all of our thoughts.
Interesting theory. And this is arrived at through graphs and charts?
Well, for determining the consciousness of it, right? Like, I think that can be studied just from polls of people, kind of like watching. So one of the methodologies that I used was I watched 76,000 hours of pornography at 2.5 times speed. And calculated the amount of screen time that a dick got versus a vagina. Okay? And the numbers are shocking.
And you have been terminated.
80%.
A beautiful story, but you've been terminated. Can't wait to get into that research. Please post it in the Discord. Namaste. He's put in the work. 76,000 hours of pornography. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hey, Leslie, it's Genomatic.
Genomatic, good to have you back on the program. Jen, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing so wonderfully, so excited and enthused to be discussing this with you tonight. Jen, we're...
Hell of a subject. Hell of a subject.
What?
I said hell of a subject.
Hell is a subject?
I said hell of a.
Hell of a subject. Truly, huh?
I guess now I'm kind of like you kind of blew the wind out of my sails, but
Get it back. Try harder.
Okay, I'll get it back. Ooh.
Yes.
Cindy Lauper.
Whatever you got to do. Whatever you got to do.
I did
Nindy knew the 100
it,
bits. Nindy knew. Very exciting. Thanks so much. Hey, Jen, what's your favorite flavor of penis?
Right. So I didn't want to say this is my wheelhouse. Nindy, no, thank you. That's so nice for the 100 bets. However, I'd like to say something about like the whole.
Nope, you've been terminated. 708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. Knife Lobster, thanks so much for the bits and for letting your voice be heard. Namaste. 708-240-8953. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Yeah, I think it hung up on by accident, but like
no, that was a termination. That was a termination.
It's not just so I'll just talk over that the entire time. Okay.
Last thing we heard you say was I wanted to say something about the hole.
Yes. So here's the thing. So like this sloppy and like by the way, we love that part. But like it was so interesting how he said that it's just this gaping thing, and then he just more or less said we retardedly push it in there to this glory, like, and I don't understand like why.
Sure.
To like do.
Sure.
And no, for good reason. If you remember the one time I said that like one of the reasons I like having a V word is because I like the P in it. But like
P. Oh, hold on.
I don't curse. I'm not cursing.
Is a vagina a swear word, or is the V word something else?
Oh God, it would be so cool if it's something else. It's definitely vagina.
I love it. I love that even you, the owner of a vagina, considers the vagina so either sacred or
It's more like the P's like shoving itself into it. This is like a very violent act.
It is. Sex is very violent. Yes.
It's violent. Like you're getting strangled the whole time,
right?
And then you're just getting what?
Right. You're getting strangled. Someone's taking a piss on you.
Yeah, like my head's like banging. And they're like, no, I think it's great when you get your period. Like the whole thing, it's like, I don't know.
Right.
Romantic.
Pepperoncini, consider your juggalo texts, Jen. Can you put a vagina into a hot dog bun?
Fuck him. He knows you can't put a fucking 2 slits in a slit, bro. And he knows that. So I feel like he's making fun of me right now. You can't do 2 slits. We're getting away from the topic.
It's like the square root of -1.
What is that answer?
So let's continue. So
yeah, let's get into
sex is violence. The whole you can't have 2 slits. Now let's get on over to the enigma of the penis. Now there's something about
it's gross. It just hangs out. Have you ever noticed it?
I have noticed it. Yes, indeed. And there's something off-putting to you about it, huh?
What?
There's something off-putting about it to you, huh?
Yeah, all I'm saying is, like, literally, like, even the guys I'm with, they're like, oh, look at this. And I'm like,
Knife Lobster, my
man.
kids are listening and they want more violent sex.
Do you have a cold?
I've got allergies.
Me too. It's pretty bad. It's high pollen season right now. What is that? Is that a man?
I was just sneezing.
Is there
I'm a man.
blowing their nose for you?
No, I'm sneezing.
What is that? Are you okay? Are you safe?
Jen, focus up. Enigma of the Phallus. Bless you, says Knife Lobster.
Okay,
Thanks so much, Knife.
Oh my, things are worse than I thought. Leslie, what do you think about phalluses? Like, do you think that it's an obstruction to people? Do you think that it's violent towards people? Do you think it's God's thing? Do you does everybody think it's like a sexy thing? Or like what? Like
I mean, all of the above.
Dick.
All of the above. That's what I enjoy about the Enigma
but I
of
also
the Phallus.
hate it. Yeah, it's
exactly.
so amazing, man.
Now you're sort of absolutely preconsciously, I would say, preconsciously drawn to this thing, this gross, ugly, violent thing that you simply cannot get away from.
I search it out, and I have had very bad situations for searching out that treasure. Yes.
Sure thing. But this is exactly why I wanted to talk about it, because I'm not here to provide any answers. No. Nor is the program here to provide any answers to you all. No. No experts, no answers. It's something that we talk about very frequently here. No experts, no answers. And there are few things that embody that aphorism, that adage, than the phallus itself. Asking so many questions, pulling us into so many directions, and that is its glory. That is its absolute glory.
Glory? It just hangs there lazy with its two sidekicks most of the time.
Well, listen, you can talk all the shit you want about it. You can talk all the shit you want about it, Jen, but at the end of the day, you're still searching out like a hound in heat.
What? This is okay. Whatever, dude. All I know is at the end of the day, like that thing that hangs off your body wants to do the most gross things, and you're like, is that good enough? And it's like, no, you've got 6 more orifices, and I'm like, I don't know.
All I hear is a disavowal of self, and I hear endless shame that you can't even look at. You are so drawn to this phallus when you get up on here and you sing a song about how you've been terminated. You sing a song about how disgusting it is, how repulsive it is, how it's ruined your life, yada, 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 yet you chase it. Like a car chasing a dog down the street. Like an animal searching for water in the desert, you seek out the cock, you seek out the penis. This revulsion, but this preternatural attraction. Pepperoncini, puppetry of the penis is the superior piece of art compared to vagina monologues. Interesting. I'd have to agree with that, but I'm a little biased. Of course. As masculine as I am, I'm a little biased. (708-240-8953). 708-240-8953. Hippocryptomatic coming in with a communal vision. Very exciting. Hippocryptomatic. That call about Jen having someone try and peen her ear was brave. I don't recall that. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
You can call me Stefan the Mongol.
Holy shit, Stefan the Mongol. Brother, well, hold on one second. Communal vision from Nindy New. The worst looking penis you can imagine is no match for the worst looking vagina. Now, once again, we can get into that. Nindy New, maybe you can give us a call tonight. Now, Stefan the Mongol, let's chat.
Yeah.
Let's chat. We're talking about the Enigma of the Phallus tonight. For every, one way into the phallus, there are 30 ways out, and they're in opposite directions somehow. The multi-dimensional, multi-layered onion, spiritually and, intellectually and physically. We're talking about the phallus. So, Stefan,
it's like a spiky porcupine.
Exactly. Let's talk about it. Yeah. I'm just throwing the Enigma at the phallus at you. Respond. How what are you thinking right now?
I kind of agree with Jen. As someone who owns a phallus, in fact, it's connected to me.
Right.
I find it terrifying.
Terrified by your own penis. Speak on that. Why are you scared? It's yours.
It's just so the Enigma. Think about it. It's the most powerful thing a man has, right? But at the same time, it's our weakness. If somebody hits you in your penis, you're going to be crying. It's happened to me many a time.
Yes, sir. I've been hitting the penis as well. It's not comfortable.
Yeah, it's not great. You know those like little, when they hold vigils, they put those little paper rings around the candles so that the wax doesn't get on people's hands. Sometimes I put that on my penis just in case. I don't even know why, but I do.
Does it make you feel safe, perhaps?
Yeah, and also like I can't see it then. I just see like a little ring around, down there.
Interesting. Okay.
Out of sight, out of mind.
So, fear of the penis, you feel as if it is a source of weakness, a vulnerability that you have this penis.
Well, I don't wear armor down there,
No. This penis, Stefan, I must ask, as you experience it as a weakness, do you also, in fact, experience your penis as a source of strength?
Absolutely.
Talk to me about that. Let's talk about the other side of the coin. When do you feel strong about your dick?
I've been fortunate enough to be married for 21 years.
21 years, brother. 21 years. Congratulations.
Yep. And I don't like to brag, but she can't get enough of it. Still.
Brother, namaste. So you're piping down the old lady in the casa, and you feel strong when you have sex with your wife.
Absolutely.
You feel like you're using your body. You're fulfilling a sort of ancient, pre-conscious purpose.
Yes. Yeah. It's me at my most ancestral,
Brother, namaste. Love that. So an ancient strength, as you brought up, ancient strength. But in addition to that, in ancient, would you also say ancient weakness?
Absolutely.
Interesting.
Absolutely.
Now, continue. Yes?
When ancient civilizations were conquered, they would steal the women. You know what they do to the dudes? Chop those wangs off.
So for men, they would chop their penis off, and for women, the women, they just steal them.
Yeah. I toured an Incan pyramid down in Mexico, and they had this like little platter, and they were like, "Yeah, this is where they smashed the dude's wieners."
Smashed them. They didn't even cut them off. They just smashed them. Sociopathogen. A penis is a spiritual Trojan horse. Interesting. A Trojan horse though, but I would maybe push back. I'd like to get your response to that in just a moment, Stefan. But I'd like to pose this to you, sociopathogen. Trojan horse famously was something that appeared to be, a positive gift. Now, do you see your penis as a positive gift? I love that. There's many people. We've just been discussing how the penis is ugly, is accosting, blah blah blah. But I'd like you to. You could write a little thesis paper on what you just shared with us, and I'd love to hear it from you, Socio. Hypocryptomatic. Remember that time it was set on fire? Love that. No, I don't. What are you talking about?
That's why I put the little ring on it.
To protect it from being lit on fire?
Sure.
Smart.
Yeah.
Knife Lobster. Yo, sick. How much those Creed ticks are? Let me know, and I'll transfer you money. Another communal vision from Knife Lobster. Another beautiful communal vision from Knife Lobster. LOL, dry wrong person. Okay. Well, if you've got to hook up on Creed tickets, I'd personally love to. I would love to come along if that's possible. Mother Nipple Bottom with 100 bits.
Wide open.
I know, right? Are you available to go to Creed?
Sure.
Mother Nipple Bottom with a communal vision. What genitals look like is a weird idea because if you guys are doing sex right, there is not much staring involved. Now, I mean that's the real sober assessment of that. If you're staring, and that's when you get on and off the boat of a dick or a pussy, then yeah, I would say I would agree with Mother Nipplebottom on this. I think that's where you're getting off the boat. Then there's so much more to experience and discuss. Now, Stefan, are you a Creed fan? You a big Creed guy? Creed head?
Oh, can't get enough. Scott Stapp, just genius. He's right up there with like Paul McCartney and
yeah,
Jimi Hendrix.
Wow.
Stevie Ray Vaughan. The Daft Punk guys with the helmets on.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I see what you're saying.
There.
Scott Stapp. Well, yeah. I mean, my evolution with Creed has been, I liked it at first, and then I didn't like it because everyone else didn't like them for a little bit. Then I've come back. I've returned back to that I enjoy them.
Yeah, I mean, did you ever hear like when he like called the cops and he thought like the CIA was like trying to assassinate him and stuff?
They probably were.
Yeah,
I believe him. I'm on his side.
Yeah.
These demons, these craven, perverted, pedophile demons. They probably were.
Maybe.
Well, listen, Stefan, I feel like, I feel a real connection to you, and I feel like we could, chat all night tonight, but I'm going to give you the last word of the call. Well, before that, quick affirmation for days. Get some night vision goggles. Get some night vision goggles. I'm going to give you another one because the camera thing messed up. This is for they, thems, non-binary explorers. Listen, guys, Temu's got night vision goggles for like $16, I saw. Get yourself some goddamn night vision goggles. I'm telling you, it'll change your life. Now to you, I want to give you the final word because you've been a very contributive explorer tonight as far as the theme goes. So go ahead, give us something to rest on, something to think on, huh? Enigma of the Phallus. Go, Stefan.
It's not the motion of the ocean; it's the angle of the dangle. God bless. Namaste.
Namaste, Stefan. Bless you tonight, brother.
Bless you.
Bless you. 708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. Yeah, M. Robert Cobb, you should get some night vision goggles. As if being, depending on where you are in the country. 1 second, I need to just kind of wrap up an affirmation for they, thems real quick. Mother Nipplebottom, either all genitals are awesome or they are all weird. Either way, it is what we got, so share your genitals with someone.
Oh, is that another question to me?
So it's kind of sort of binary. Mother Nipplebottom presenting a binary. They're either all weird or all awesome. That's Mother Nipplebottom. Listen, there are some attractive penises and attractive pussies, and there are some that you look at and they're just like, what the fuck?
Hi, Leslie. You can call me Josh. What can I call you?
Yeah, hold on 1 second. I got to finish the thought. So back to the they, thems with the night vision goggles. I think that's really going to get you further into alienating people. Depending on where you are in the country, you scare people. You are terrifying to people. And what better way to sort of embody the status of the other than just get some night vision goggles. Start fucking getting tactical on the town. Hippocryptomatic, hope of the century, Mother Nipplebottom, keystone to the program. Hope of the century. I mean, tomato, I guess.
I'm Josh. What can I call you?
Josh, I did not greet you yet.
No, my name's Josh. What can I call you?
Josh, I didn't greet you yet. I greet you first.
Okay, I didn't realize how this went.
Yes, you did. You're being a smart aleck.
Yeah, I did. I am being a smart ass.
Yeah. Can't fool me. P.O. Box 47621, Chicago, Illinois. So, caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
You can call me Leslie.
You just said your name was Josh.
I did. I know. Why'd you ask me the question again?
Because
I don't want to come off confrontational, but you're asking dumb questions.
No, I'm not. You're the one that know exactly how this goes. I was finishing some points. I was addressing some explorers, and you sort of interjected yourself into that. You made it about you at that moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm the caller. Is it not about me?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Did you pay to call? Did this cost you money? Does that mean you get certain things at a certain time?
All right, fair. You
Okay.
win.
This is
All right, here's my question.
Okay.
I'm going through the program. I'm trying to ritualize myself through using your amazing skills every day. So I'll give you credit to that. I go, Leslie Tanner, what would I do today? Right now, my biggest problem is, how do I find an ability to make a community network around me who understand the program?
So you're looking to sort of become a nodule in the growing network of exploration.
Yeah, for sure.
So maybe
I'm trying to be the leader.
Digitally or physically, you're trying to sort of set up like a sort of explorations center or a Leslie Institute.
Real life,
real
life, like man shit, like punching people, dude, every day.
So you want to do you want to incorporate physical violence within the program that you run somewhere.
Kind of.
Yeah, no, I think that's beautiful. I think it's absolutely gorgeous, and I love the excitement. Now, communal vision. I'm going to address that in just a moment. Communal vision from Hippocryptomatic, kind of salty from the confrontation that we just had a little bit ago. Screw you, Josh, unless you have a toaster voice box on.
Yeah, I mean, I have my regular voice, so. Hello, want me to sing for you?
Sure, yeah, sing a little something.
What's a good song to sing? I can't even think of a song to sing.
How about Go ahead.
Yeah, pick a song. Pick a song.
Do you know maybe
Lady Marmalade?
Yeah, let's go that one. Let's go Lady Marmalade.
Let's go, Lady Marmalade. Pretty good, right?
Yeah, it's not bad.
I think
not bad.
Yeah.
You've got a gift, I would say, but I don't know.
I'm working on it.
I don't know if it's ready for prime time, but now let's go ahead. Let's. I want to give you the tools that you need to establish a center like this. I think that would be really. That would be. I think that. I think that would be really exciting for the community. I think that would be very fun. I think we're always looking for someone with your motivation and intention. Now, are you looking to start maybe like a server, or are you looking for real life physical stuff?
No, just physical violence with red.
So you're not. What you're talking about is just you want to be in fights. You're not. It has nothing to do with the program.
No, it's with the program.
So you want to be in like a fight club with people you don't know and have it be part of explorations.
Yeah, I'm gonna, whatever you say, I'm just going to do it anyways. I'm going to put your name on it. So I'm just here to look for you to say like, hey, maybe I understand what's going on in your world, and you can sign off on it. You don't have to.
Well, I'm not going to say that because I have no idea what you're talking about, Josh. I mean, I give you my stamp of approval. You know, I've worked. You know, most of the people I work with. Their coherence is shaky at best. Their sort of cognitive ability, their ability to kind of just put one foot in front of the other, you know, one sentence connecting to the one before it.
Yeah, one foot at a time. Anyway, we're gonna do a fight club, and we're gonna attribute it to you. And unfortunately, it's gonna be attributed to you. I'm just giving you this is the heads up to you,
brother. That's not there's no. You don't got to give me a heads up. I give you approval, and I'll gladly identify with whatever you're even saying. Hippocryptomatic, Deviated Septum Fight Club. Is this the best? Is this the best for the community?
Well, yeah, kind of. That's a good name for it. That's a good name for the league. It can be a league. We can make us so much money. Do you want to make money?
Yeah, I mean, Yes, of course. I don't. How are we going to listen? I don't care about how you're going to do any of this. I don't care about how you're going to do any of this. I just kind of want to pick your mind. 30 seconds. I don't have a whole lot of high hopes from you, Josh. But Enigma of the Phallus, go.
Enigma of the Phallus is like it ponders to be what Plato or Socrates said about like what it is to be a man. So who are we and what do we represent in terms of a culture, and what are we doing to benefit society, and then bringing up those who do not have the fallacy of the phallic in themselves. I like orange juice, man.
Let's leave right there. I'm not going to say anything.
Adios.
Adios. Namaste. Say it.
Namaste.
Namaste. Seventh Dragon Ball, good to see you, brother. Namaste to you. Stefan the Mongol with a communal vision. Thanks so much, Stefan. As far as looks go, who has the Brad Pitt or conversely the Danny DeVito of phalluses? As far as looks go, who has the Brad Pitt or conversely the Danny DeVito? Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
It's Mish.
Mish, how you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm in the studio in our home doing Explorations with Leslie Tanner. And
Yep. I know that.
Yes, you do. Now, Mish, we're discussing tonight, not quite very successfully, and maybe in a way that is an expression of the enigma of the phallus, but I think it's mostly a failure. So let's see if we can just keep this rolling along. When I say the phrase enigma of the phallus to you, what comes to mind?
Like a scary shadow man with a penis.
So someone in the shadows, you can't see any identifying thing about them except for their
penis.
Their penis is lit.
No, it's still a shadow. It's just a distinct shape.
Okay. How far is it from you?
Like the other side of the room, just kind of looking at me.
Other side of the room, looking at you. And is it making a sound? Is there a smell or a sound?
No, maybe like just general noise, like static, but real quiet.
Like hissing? Like it's hissing?
Yeah.
Stefan the Mongol
quietly.
Stefan the Mongol with a communal vision. Is it the Slender Man of dongs?
Kinda.
Okay, and then
that's the vibe.
This penis, this mysterious man with a penis. How do you feel being in the same room as this man?
It's kind of confused.
Confused, drawn to, but also repelled from.
Yeah, like you can't look away. Like when someone sends you a gore video, and you could just stop watching it, but you can't stop. Right.
What gore video are you thinking about right now?
Like one guy went hammer.
Right, where they beat that homeless man to death?
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah. Bab Goosh says hypercryptomatic. Any idea what that might mean?
No.
Knife Lobster, 100 bits coming in. Thanks so much, Knife. Communal vision from Knife Lobster. Beautiful perspective, I'm sure. How do we acquire knowledge through a sensory input from our environment?
I don't know.
How do we acquire how do we learn from seeing shit? I don't understand.
But doesn't your brain just kind of process it?
Communal vision from Hippocryptomatic. Baba Goosh.
Oh, like the Babadook or whatever?
Yeah, I still don't know. Yogurt consumer, namaste to you. Blessing us with that prime. Namaste. Very. Pepperoncini with a communal vision. Before that, though, Pepperoncini, communal vision. You can beat a homeless man to death with a penis. You can't beat a homeless man to death with a vagina. Power is part of the enigma. Yogurt consumer, you are sniffing a lot. Does cocaine balance the phallus? I would say no. I would say Coke does not balance phallic energy. I'm not quite sure it
Coke
enhances it
kinda-
either.
Doesn't Coke give you like whiskey dick, but Coke dick? Like that shit just doesn't work right.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, Pirate Shipping 352 says makes it limp. So to confirm that. Now, this, I want to get back to this man that you can't see that's got a shadow dick. What's his name?
No. Probably something normal like Ryan or Brendan.
I love Ryan. Ryan.
Yeah.
Now, in your mind's eye, I want you to close your eyes right now. And in your mind's eye, I want you to say his name. Ryan.
Ryan.
Did anything happen?
No.
What was the other name you said?
Brendan.
Try Brendan. Go ahead and try Brendan.
Brendan.
Anything?
Kind of looks a little taller.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Did his dick get bigger?
No. He's just kind of stretched out, like tall.
Okay. Interesting. So let's try normal name. Just try Chris.
Chris? No, I didn't like that one.
No, that didn't feel right.
No.
Austin? Can we try Austin?
Austin. I don't think this is working.
Well, we got to know his name if we're gonna try to relate to him.
I feel like Ryan was good.
Okay. Communal Vision from Knife Lobster. Hey man, I forgot the link to your Patreon. Oh, type exclamation point final journey into chat right now. Exclamation point final journey for instructions of how you can join my inner circle, the community of devoted light at patreon.com. Communal Vision from Pepperoncini. Can we meditate on what Austin Powers' dick looked like?
Probably little.
Yeah, I would guess little. And he's British, so it probably like stinks.
Ugh, yeah.
You know?
Real like cheesy and weird.
Real cheesy, weird, like, and in a very preventable way. You know, they're very preventably unhygienic.
Yeah, I think I saw some videos today about how British people don't rinse the soap off their dishes when they wash their dishes. And it really pissed me off.
Yeah, that would piss me off too. It's like also it makes me think like they don't wipe.
They probably don't.
My guess, you know, I've never been there, but I would guess and it's a class thing, but it's like it's not an excuse. Framweard, the solution to smegma is a hot shower and soap. Namaste Explorers. Well, also to get your disgusting uncircumcised dick circumcised. It'll cut your smegma production down by like 90%. Get that disgusting fucking foreskin off your penis. Hippocryptomatic with 100 bits. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Hippo. Namaste to you. Did you mean to say anything? Now, okay, so we got Ryan. And let's just leave it right there. You know, let's explore this guy at another time. Mish, you know, is there you were recently on a ladies' night a couple days ago, and we had a ball here, didn't we?
Yeah, we had some good fun.
Yeah, we had a good night. No, we don't have a lot of good nights, but that was a good one. Mother Nipple Bottom. The phallus has no natural protection. Why doesn't it retract back into the groin like a bull? Because it's not a pussy. What the heck
I think
was
that would make sense.
What was that sound?
What sound?
Oh, I don't know. Barry Punch, 5 community subs. Barry Punch, 5 community subs. Explore, or no. Yeah, wait, what? I'm so confused.
Barry Punch.
Barry Punch, 5 subs, and Knife Lobster, 200 bits. Namaste to you. Obsessed with tweezing. Weird penis. But Barry Punch,
Shout out.
Namaste to
Shout
Barry
out
Punch
to
for the
everyone
gifted subs.
who
Shout out
just
to
did
everyone.
that.
Wow, right?
That was good.
Is it so? Listen, did you want to say, Mish? Did you want? Would you prefer if everybody checked out the recent video added to the YouTube? You know, featuring us on Ladies' Night, just the last one that we had.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good. You laughed, so you watched it and laughed.
I giggled a lot. I exhaled very sharply through my nose a few times too. Even if I wasn't giggling, it still made me, you know, you do a little snort.
And that's worth its weight in gold. Hypocryptomatic, we literally have tried to cut the protection off from BC. What's the prob of not getting you have a shaft to hell? Also, please read my previous. I can't wait. The previous didn't have any message attached to it. Hippo. So guys, if you are interested,
say read it or I will burn the world down. So you should probably read it.
If you, Phil Z, if you could have, what the fuck? If you could have seahorse genitals, which do you think you'd have? Throw that to you, Mish.
I want the boy ones.
Why is that?
Because the lady seahorses put the babies in the boy seahorses, and then they have babies in their tummies, even though they're the boys.
Stefan the Mongol, I watched the Ladies' Night video on YouTube this evening before the show. It was delightful and insightful.
Yeah, that video is awesome, and I look really good in it. That's why I like it.
Well, love that confidence, love that, and you know, again, we don't always have good nights between us, do we?
No, we usually have pretty bad nights.
And that was a good one, though, huh?
Yeah.
Namaste.
Mostly.
Well, Mish, that's gonna do it for our call.
We hardly talked about penis.
Yeah, well, we got lost in Ryan. Because we had to deal with Ryan first.
I didn't want to get lost in Ryan. You wouldn't stop asking questions about it.
Well, I asked about phallus of the Enigma of the Phallus, and you just started talking about Ryan. I'm just talking to your psyche. I'm talking to every layer of the psyche that you present. If you're going to present something like Ryan, we need to dive in and explore.
More. I thought we were going to talk about the penis part more and less about the name of the shadow thing.
You couldn't tell me anything about his dick. You said it was a shadow.
Yeah, and then you were like, what's his name? It's like, this is a being from a different fucking dimension. You think it has a human name?
I didn't know it was from another dimension. I thought it was just a fucking guy backlit because your lamp was behind him.
I mean, I was thinking like a shadow person, like paranormal, spooky ghost shit.
Well, you need to say these things, Mish. You need to tell me in full detail what's going on.
Well, I was thinking like fucking like ghost adventures, ghost hunters, whatever fucking shit with the shadow people, and they're not there, but they're there, and you're not schizophrenic for seeing them, but you might be. That kind of shit.
I miss the shadow even now because that's it from Hypocryptomatic. That was a statement from Hippo.
And she's right for that.
Right on. Well, any
she
last
was right.
any last closing statement about the Enigma of the Phallus before we take our little pee break?
The reason you're having a hard time with this topic is you're getting hung up on dumb shit like the name of a shadow figure. So.
Is that it?
Yeah. Also, Jen's right. Just whatever she's saying tonight, she's correct.
I don't know if you're drunk or just having an
I'm
especially
tired as
retarded
shit.
night.
I'm about
but
to go to bed.
We need to go. We need to go. Good night. Namaste.
I'm about to go to bed.
Go to sleep. Namaste.
Okay, good night.
Communal Vision Jelly Therapist. I'm going to take a piss. Thanks so much for seeing us off with that little message. I'm going to take a piss, allow this moment to refocus your attention and intention for the evening, but also stick around for a couple words for about our community of devoted light, how you can join, what benefits lie in the wait for you. Phil Z, hey Mish, how many dreams do you have with Smash Mouth trying to kiss you in clown makeup? Maybe the answer is off the air. I'm not quite sure. Namaste. Be right back. Thanks, Phil.
Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Since Leslie and his program broke onto the scene, Explorations has become the #1 best-selling and most influential personal power program in modern history. Millions of people from all over the world have gotten a chance to meet this truly remarkable man and utterly transform their lives with the power of Explorations.
I listened to this introductory tape and I knew then and there, this is what I needed. I felt just so much better knowing there are a bunch of people out there suffering like me.
I'm not kidding you. I think after the first tape, I knew, okay, I'm gonna be fine.
I got such relief from the very beginning, starting the program.
Now that you've gotten a taste of what this program is capable of, it's time to show you how to take your life to the next level. Here to tell you more about what is possible is legally licensed clinical therapist, author, coach, speaker, entrepreneur, martial artist, amateur musician, one of the nation's foremost thinkers, and our guru, Leslie Tanner.
Good evening, everyone. Whether you've been with us since the very beginning and have watched Explorations work wonders in your life, or you're joining us for the first time tonight, I say namaste to you. As you've watched Explorations in action during our call-in show, no doubt your mind is reeling from the limitless potential you now know is possible. Between the tailored themes and lectures, to the myriad avenues of exploration through the channel points, to the customized ways to interact with me and the community, there simply has never been anything quite like this program. Now is usually the point in one of these self-help programs where it starts to sound like a sales pitch. Someone like me might normally say something like, "Listen, I know your time is precious. Let me cut to the chase." But there's only one problem with that. We know your time isn't precious. I could speak at length for hours and hours about absolutely nothing, and I still wouldn't be wasting your time because, well, you're here, looking for a fast, all-encompassing solution to the problems in your life that have become so intolerable, you're not sure what you're going to do. You may be considering any number of extreme decisions, ranging from short-term band-aids to more permanent solutions. However, as dark and bleak as your situation is, so too must our tools be bright and revolutionary. So whether you're tired and looking for more energy and enthusiasm for life, or maybe you're lonely and isolated but want better relationships, let me tell you that for these things and so much more, my breakthrough program of explorations to explore the universe and beyond really works. It's worked for elite performance athletes, critically acclaimed artists, best-selling authors, entrepreneurs, and for thousands of others just like you. I have been blessed by the universe for a brief moment that I now command upwards of $50,000 for speaking engagements. But through the technology of this program, you can hire me, Leslie Tanner, as your personal therapist, coach, and guru, all rolled into one at the Community of Devoted Light on Patreon.com. Where you and thousands of others just like you are learning to leverage the chaos around them to catapult their lives to heights that were previously unimaginable. Here's how it works. I've created a tightly knit community where individuals seeking to access the next level are able to study, reflect, meditate, and grow with an ever-expanding library of exclusive materials, each containing life-changing tools and techniques designed to explore topics covered here in our call-in show, but much more deeply, therefore increasing the benefits of the program exponentially. These materials include your name in the credits at the end of the stream, demonstrating the importance of your leadership and the value of your investment. A signed personal postcard sent out each month full of observations and witticisms by me, Leslie Tanner. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Exclusive video materials not available to the poor, designed to rocket your progress past those who cannot afford success. Here's a little sneak peek at what you're missing. I have a dear friend who disappeared recently. Amber. She was a small, feminine lesbian. And she used to be obsessed with a short, trim lawn. There were so many reasons, she would tell me, that one should keep it as preened and pretty as possible. Looking back, she enjoyed the performance of it. Downloads of all specially crafted music used in our productions here and elsewhere that have accompanied your journey thus far. Tracks such as New Beginnings, Psychic Romance, Reaching into Darkness, or The Skeptic's Gamble. Exclusive archival prints, such as these, channeled and honed by myself, Leslie Tanner, upon which you can guide your own meditations at home. I'm not an artist, nor do I claim to be. These visions are a burden and cause me immense suffering. But I do it for you. Now, you might expect that a program like this would cost thousands of dollars, but because I'm offering this to you through the internet, these life-transforming materials can be yours for the monthly cost of a few cups of coffee on your way to work. With access to these materials, regardless of your level of investment, you will also be receiving a complimentary download of our landmark track, The Sojourn Begins, as a thank you. So does this sound good to you? Well, what are you waiting for? If you are ready to join the thousands of others who have already committed to the final journey to access the next level, simply type Final Journey into the chat and you will be guided with further instructions. One thing I can promise you is that however massive your problems are, however abject and humiliating your life has become, I have created something so simple yet so profound in this program, you'll be absolutely flabbergasted by the results. Now, let's get back to the program. Namaste.
Namaste and welcome, Raiders from Baker X Derek. Namaste to you guys. Welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Now, for those of you that have just now joined us, welcome, and I hope, find a little spot. Welcome, Raiders. Hope you find your nice warm spot and buckle up for the second half of the program tonight. Now, for those of you that were here for a couple words about our community of devoted light at patreon.com, for the price of a cup of coffee, you too can avail yourself to the tools and benefits of the music downloads, the monthly postcard, absolutely gorgeous stuff I'm sending out every single month. A couple changes, though, that we are experimenting with and for the near but foreseeable future. One of which is the my weekly affirmation video addresses is now transitioning to we're trying a weekly podcast out. So if you would like a weekly podcast, Leslie Tanner, intimate thoughts, unencumbered by the visual representation of this. If you're looking for something to listen to on the train, on the bus, amusing seedlings for the program to come, I cannot tell you how valuable this podcast can be. Also, on the $25 tier, what we used to do is a print. I used to send out prints that I would channel from the universe. That's what I mentioned in the commercial there. However, what we're transitioning to is a VHS tape. Every 3 months, for that you are a part of that $25 tier, I will send you a VHS tape of Explorations with Leslie Tanner, full of, with some exclusive material that no one else will be able to get their eyes on. Just you, just on that tape. So if that sounds good, it's all waiting there for you. Just type !Final Journey into the chat. Now, it's wonderful to be with you guys. I hate Miracle Whip, and it's for the devils. How much of a dono do I need to give for Jen to give me a blowjob? Unclear on the amount. Yeah, well, it's going to happen off the internet. I can't solicit sale of sexual anything like that. Whatever anybody does outside of here, I don't know if there's a some sort of back channel you can work through. I encourage you all to do that if you feel it. If you feel it. Blessings to you. There's no rule in the TOS that says I can't encourage, my followers to pay each other for sexual intercourse or fellatio or cunnilingus or analingus or piss stuff or poop stuff or, punching each other in the head, doing period stuff like Jen mentioned. Explore limo driver, prescription flan, namaste to you. Penny DWI, ouch. Thank you so much. 7th month in a row for prescription flan. Namaste to you. Namaste to you, prescription. Cock and ball torture, that's a really good one. That's a really good one. And I appreciate you because I try to think of everything I can, but sometimes there's a hole and you have filled it. You have filled that hole. Weirdly enough, nice little segue into the Enigma of the Phallus. Is it here? What is it here for? A counterpart to what is commonly perceived as a hole in the vagina, but is a vagina really a hole? And in thinking of the vagina as something other than a hole, then do we gain insight as to what the phallus truly is? Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I could call you tonight?
Hey, Wiki Guru.
Wiki! Holy moly! Wiki, how you doing tonight?
I've been having a good one, Guru. Get better and better.
It's so good to hear from you. M. Robert Cobb, yes, it absolutely will. CTA. Somebody inquiring about the CTA. Yes, it will. Now, Wiki, I can't tell you how excited I am to hear from you. I feel like it's been a couple days. It's been since last week, huh?
Yeah, I ain't been able to catch the show. trying to catch me up on band practice and what's going on. So we've been trying to write some rock and roll tunes.
Of course. And I would, I wouldn't dare, get in the way of that kind of thing, because that's your true expression, your true calling as not just an explorer, but as a man.
Yes, yeah, Mr. Guru. Yeah, you're right about that one, Coach.
Now, Wiki, today we're talking about the Enigma of the Phallus. Many people have waxed intellectually, poetically, and anywhere in between about, communal vision, actually, from Fram Weard. What's up, Wick? We talking about dick. What's your take on the perfect platonic penis shape? Let's start there.
I haven't had a lot of explorations with arenas or the ding dong. I mean, I like the shape of mine. I know that. I know. I like that shape. I guess it would be like what is that? Like a wheat straw house, like where the funnel goes up. You got a dumper on the top.
And what was that on top?
Like you got the dome on the top, the little dumper up there. It's like maybe like a water tower.
Like it sounds swollen.
Yeah, it's a tip. Sometimes it gets swollen. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it swollen right now, Wick?
Most of the time, yeah, I haven't had a problem with that.
Interesting. And what's it swollen with? Is it blood? Is it water? Is it sort of like pus? Is it infected?
Well, somebody one time tried to tell me it was full of pee-pee, and I told them that's not right. Right. My calculo told me when I was a little boy, it was blood. You fill it with blood down there.
And who told you it was filled with pee? Who is this in your life?
It was a guy in 4th grade, and they were yelling at me. He said, yo, weenie full of pee-pee. You need to go take a pee-pee. He didn't know I had some kind of problem.
Sociopathogen has issued a psychic emergency. Please hold, Wick, for just a moment.
This is the Psychic Emergency National Alert System, also known as PNAS. We've interrupted this broadcast in cooperation with Explorer Sociopathogen to issue a psychic emergency. Cheer 300 warning. Warning. If you have a weird penis with an erection shaped like a lightning bolt, then you need to jack it in a straight line. Straighten that sucker out. Repeat. Cheer 300 warning. Warning. If you have a weird penis with an erection shaped like a lightning bolt, then you need to jack it in a straight line. Straighten that sucker out. We now continue with your normal broadcast.
Thank you so much for bringing that to the level of a psychic emergency, sociopathogen. Yeah, if you do have that you're going to need to jack off as much as you need to. Tug as much as you need to straighten that out. And you need to kind of prioritize that in your life. Now, so in 1st grade, to kind of go back to the last thing you were saying, Wick, in 1st grade, somebody told me that the tip of your penis was swelling because it was filled with blood. Now, did you show your penis to this young man?
No, he told me I went to my call and I said, is my little boy pods full of pee-pee? And she said, no. Who told you that? And I said, jail with me. He said, weenie full of pee-pee. And Call said, no, Wiki, that's the blood down there.
Did you show?
I did get dizzy. Sometimes I would get dizzy.
Did you show your cat call your penis?
She took care of me since I was a little boy. She washed it and did all that kind of thing to it. She never, she was a motherly figure.
Of course.
So I'm sure she saw it. Yeah, Call. She saw that.
So she probably saw it before you. She probably knows what your dick looks like even more than you do.
Yeah, probably so. I mean,
Pepperoncini with a communal vision. Wiki, did you ever get a good look at your dad's dick? And as an adult, is yours bigger than his?
I think if I were in the family line, I really don't know who my daddy was. He went off when I was youngin'. I knew my uncle and my pawpaw took care of me. But he was always we had a lot of popsicle sticks around the house. And I finally figured out, my older sister told me, she said, Wiki, you know why they ain't got popsicle sticks? And I said, no. Because Cow always had a problem getting his blood down there white.
So he was honest with you about his own, erectile dysfunction.
I guess that's what they call it. She said Cow would take popsicle sticks and strap some tape around it, and they would get it in there, and they would do it. And then to help it, she said, imagine a tomato plant, Wiki, with a stick in it, and you wrap the string around to keep it straight up. She would do that with Cow would do that with Pawpaw sometimes.
Interesting.
Popsicle sticks and tape, I think she said.
Wow, Wiki Wiva, that's amazing. I've seen pictures of that procedure. I think it's an old holistic southern sort of natural medicine or something. A natural. Was it also accompanied with like mustard? Was he like taking little tablespoons of mustard and stuff?
No, she said, before they do the dirty, they bump buckwheats, and she said Pawpaw just couldn't get cranked up like a normal person. He had to get up in there and get it warm first. And then she said they take off the popsicle sticks after they got it rolling. So his engine just wouldn't crank up until he got the wheel thing. And so she'd get it in there with the popsicle sticks. Get him warmed up and crank up that.
It sounds like your grandma's got calloused up inside of her to deal with popsicle sticks. Now, a couple communal visions to catch up on. Let's start with the one that's about to come. Oh wait, no. So the last one was, hey Leslie, can you ask Adam Sandler what the hardest part of filming Waterboy was? I think someone's joking on you, Wick. I think someone's saying you sound like Adam Sandler.
Oh, that's too kind. That's a funny guy there.
That's a funny guy. It is. He has wonderful comedy. Now, Frame Weird says, this is actually from Kessler Syndrome Speedrun, but it needs to be heard. Quote, I remember growing up, my friend's little brother called circumcised dicks cheetah dick and uncircumcised ones bull dicks.
Wow. Wowee. My word.
Honestly,
what a vision.
Put that in the science books, as far as I'm concerned. I think that's really beautiful. I mean, I could see how somebody would think that was funny, but I think that's beautiful. Now, Wick, listen, I loved getting some backstory, some lore. I love learning these little factoids about how you grew up, your papaw and your catcaw, how they raised you so right, so well, and how free you were to discuss and just perceive each other's, penises like that. That was really nice, and I appreciate you sharing all that.
Yeah, it just seemed like something normal family would do with each other. I don't know. Maybe now it's kind of weird for people. I don't know. We was raised out on the farm, so, you had to deal with all kind of power things.
Yeah, that's...
Sometimes the bull, yeah.
I that's not normal. I will tell you that. I'll kind of answer that question for you. That's not normal family stuff, but I think it's beautiful in your context.
Oh wow.
Now, listen, Wick. I don't want to say anything further to taint that which you've given us. However, as always, I'm going to ask you for the same thing I always ask at the end of your calls. Wiki with renowned and extremely gifted singer-songwriter, band leader, record producer, etc., etc. The list goes on. Extremely prolific songwriter in his own right. Really, really, really gifted musically. Now, oftentimes I ask Wiki if he has anything to share with us. And Wiki, I got to ask again, is there possibly something that maybe you and the band are working on during your band practices this week, or maybe something from, maybe a little bit older, really anything that you want to share with us and feel comfortable doing so? I know I'm not speaking just for myself, I'm speaking for everybody. Could you share anything with us tonight?
Yeah, I got a song. They just working on it. I don't know who does this song, but we got a song they've been working on called Mad World. And I think it'll spice things up, make everybody. But I brought a tear to my eye, and it made me think about the upcoming fall, and it just put me in the mood. It's called Mad World, and I'd like to do that for you guys if I could.
Please do. Wiki Wiva, I've paused the music on my side. The stage is clear whenever you're ready.
All right. It goes. It's a Mad World. A one, two, three. Bow, now, 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 boom, bow, bow, now, 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 down. All around me are familiar faces, worn out faces, brighten the way for the day we races, going nowhere, and the tears are filling up their grasses. No expression. Hide my head and drown my sorrow. No tomorrow. And I find it kind of funny. I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I ever had. I find it hard to tell you, 'cause I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world. Children waiting for the day they feel good. Happy birthday, made to feel the way that every child should. Sit and listen. Went to school and I was very nervous. No one knew me. Hello, teacher, tell me what's my lesson. Look why you fool me. And I find it kind of funny. I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I ever had. I find it hard to tell you, 'cause I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Oh, it's a mad world. And I think that's the first verse of that one right there.
Wow. Wiki Wiva, guys, can we give it up for Wiki? What? And did you say that was an original?
No, that's a cover song, and my bass player knew that one. He working on that one called Mad World.
Couple communal visions. One says Gigi Allen died for that. Respect to the man.
Amen. The rock and roll legends.
Namaste. And then also a challenger, a critic in the audience. Foolish Mofo 1 shared shared a communal vision saying, Vertical Mammal said this sucks. Any response?
Well, if you can still hear me, Guru.
I can.
It's not hey, people like some songs and people don't like other songs. There's no hate in that game. No shame in the game, no hate in it. No hate. I don't feel it. Sometimes you gotta push through.
You do.
Some
Sometimes you got
to like everything.
You keep trying, you keep rocking, you keep doing it. Now, I personally loved it. Expired MILF just said, I thought it was incredible.
Oh, that's too kind.
Something interesting, yeah. I think, as most art is very, if art is good, then it is often divisive. Some people like it, some people don't.
Sometimes art should poke you in your eyeball.
Absolutely. Stefan the Mongol with a communal vision, then I'll let you go, Wick. Stefan the Mongol says, it's a great Tears for Fears song, but it's no Creed. Thoughts on Creed before you go?
I really like that Queen band. I really like them. Them boys were walking out back in the day. Everybody hating on them. It's come see, come saw. Like we were talking about last week, them Mexican words. And sometimes they're good for some people and sometimes not good for others. Enjoy your walk and roll.
And finally, Hippocryptomatic with a communal vision says, I quite a widow. So,
I did too when I heard this song. It made me cry a little bit.
Beautiful. Well, Wiki, I really appreciate you being so generous with yourself tonight. Once again, you've really brought us some deep background information on your penile development, but also, your gorgeous musical expressions. I want to thank you for that.
Oh, I love you guys. Y'all have a great night, chat. Keep walking well, and namaste.
Namaste, Wiki. Blessings to you. Wow. Wow. We're going to do 2 more calls. I feel like shit. 2 more calls. I think I'm getting sick. 2 more calls. Leslie's getting sick. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. Before we get started with your call, I have a communal vision coming in from Knife Lobster. Is Marky Mark that awful? I would say we've discussed Boston before, and Marky Mark, I think it kind of falls in our discussions of Boston. I think, however awful Marky Mark is, should be seen within the context of Boston. If you take the awful shitheads out of Boston, if you take the knuckle dragging, retarded racists in Boston, if you took that away from the city, you're taking away the entire libido of a people. You're taking out the heart and soul of a body that's barely alive. If it wasn't for the racism sort of, charging through its veins, then would we even ever be talking about Boston? No. So leave the racists alone. Keep racism alive. In Boston, Massachusetts. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Dylan.
Dylan, welcome back to the program, Dylan. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing quite well. How are you, Leslie?
Brother, I'm doing great. To be completely honest, Sociopathogen says Maki Mock is the hot and fucking soul of Boston. That's funny. You kind of made me do the accent better than I would have. Namaste to you. Pepper and Cheney with another communal vision. 1 second, Dylan. You've inspired a lot of people just with your presence. Communal vision says, in 1986, a then 15-year-old Wahlberg and 3 friends were charged for chasing 3 black children and pelting them with rocks while yelling, "Wow," until the ambulance driver intervened. So that's, so it sounds like Marky Mark is indeed a piece of shit. But am I here to say that there should not be pieces of shit in the world? Do I think that those 3 children deserve to be chased? Of course not. They're children, for fuck's sake. Monstrous thing to do. But this world contains monsters. And Explorations is not here to tell you a fairy tale. Not here to give you a blanket with which to wrap around you, telling you how to keep the monsters at bay, how you can neutralize them, how you can build a better world. Ladies and gentlemen, that is not possible. It is not possible. If it was possible, somebody would have done it already. Here at the end, bathing in the decay of this world, we were able to see that no solution was possible. And these monsters marauding at the town's edge will be there forever. I'm not here to resolve that for you, ladies and gentlemen. No. There are plenty of other places to find that sort of solace if you wish to. If you wish to spit in my face and spit in the power in your veins right now, the power of the next level. Communal vision coming in from Pepperoncini the next day. Wahlberg harassed another group of mostly black children around the age of 9 or 10 at the beach, gathering other white men to join in racially abusing and throwing rocks at them. A seemingly unrelated second incident occurred 2 years later in 1988 when Wahlberg attacked 2 Vietnamese men while high on the drug PCP. Interesting little backstory. I love this. I love these little entries. I love these little news alerts. 40 years later, namaste to you, Dylan. Talk to me. We're talking about we've tried to talk about the Enigma of the Phallus tonight, brother. Have you been watching the program tonight?
I just tuned in. I got a little bit of wiki there.
Another communal vision. You were very inspirational tonight, Dylan. One moment. Stefan the Mongol says, I just realized there are Boston cream pies. Are they nutting in their desserts? Dylan, do you know anything about Boston?
No, I don't think I haven't been there. I don't know much about it except that, Mark Wahlberg is, claim to fame, Boston, but I don't know much.
Holy moly. I'm going to put you on hold because the Jazz Express has been initiated. Namaste to you.
Okay.
Guys, toot, everybody. Toot. Let's get it going. Late Night Express, I don't mind if I do. Namaste. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Format error. Thank you so much for the resub at happy 10 months. Happy 10 months of format error, everybody. Let there be jazz, and it was good. I love that. Biblical reference. Gorgeous. Smart. Very edifying to read. Frame we are. Jazz is stored in the balls. Namaste. Fun tiss on an old favorite. Blessings to you. I'm looking at Knife Lobster saying marquee.ar. I don't know what that means, but I enjoy it, and I appreciate you sharing that with us. Guys, let's keep it going. Toot toot. Namaste. Beautiful. beautiful evening. End of the night, and we are, that energy is dialed in. I can feel it. It's just when that soft breath, scrapes across our neck, leaving a little bit of moisture and a welcome promise of sensuality yet to be experienced. Knock, knock, knock. A soft rap on the door calls unto your heart, your eyes open, eyes wide open, heart hoping to be as open as the door that into your soul. But will it ever be? Can you control it? Is it meant to be controlled? The human spirit is here as such. Knock, 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 a soft knock on the door. Your eyes open, your heart wants to be forevermore, but that is the duality of human sexuality, sensuality. Our eyes want which our heart is afraid of. Namaste. Oh, tasteful, short, beautiful moment we got to spend with one another. Namaste to you. Thank you so much. Expired MILF, if this doesn't make your nipples erect, IDK what will? Expired MILF, I could have said it better myself. Orchestar. So Mark Wahlberg lives in this fancy neighborhood here in Vegas, and I know a girl that works there, like a biking with kids, and apparently they only eat meat or something like that, and he has his own church built on his property and is very spiritual. That's awesome. I'm completely in support of that. I'm absolutely in support of that. I would love to work with that family one-on-one. Really open it up, make it worse. Fram we are. Leslie, touch thy head to that pillow. Rest easy, guru. It's a marathon, not a race. Namaste. Blessings to you, Fram. This is going to be the last call. I can feel it. I'm going to get him back in here and actually have a conversation. Everybody welcome Walrus Eater 00. Namaste to you. Welcome. Well, let's keep going. Namaste. Caller, Dylan, are you still there?
Yes.
Blessings to you. Let's get into this, all right? You're going to be our final caller for the evening. Leslie is getting sick by the moment and must rest. But I'm so glad that you've called to be our final caller to sort of succinctly wrap up tonight's discussion. Aimless though it may have been, but necessary. The Enigma of the Phallus. Now, Dylan, do you yourself have a penis?
I do indeed.
You do have a penis. And what's your relationship with your penis?
Say touch and go, and leave it at that.
Touch and go. So sometimes you touch it, sometimes you go.
Yeah.
Lord Day Moon, namaste to you. Day Moon, blessings to you. Oh my goodness. No. Thank you, Vertical Mammal, blessings to you. Touch and go. So you do masturbate, is what I'm hearing.
Yes, indeed.
You do. And how many times a day?
Say 1 to 10. 1 to 10 scale.
1 to 10 in a single day, almost every day, or every day, would you say?
Yeah, depending on how busy I am.
Oh, beautiful! I love that. And other than masturbation, how do you think about your penis? When you think about your penis and what it represents to you, what does it represent to you?
Well, in olden times, it's commonly referred to as manhood, and
because they couldn't say, they were scared to say penis.
Yeah, well, I think it's still sort of distinct, because it's got a hood.
Sure.
And I'm a man.
It's got a hood, so you're not circumcised.
No, Leslie, as circumcision is blasphemy.
Brother, that's disgusting. You have an uncircumcised penis?
Yeah.
Listen, I don't mean to come down super hard on the final caller like this, but that's a degenerate thing to have at this point in life.
Well, it's it still works if you work around the residue.
Oh, it works, I suppose, but I mean, is that the extent of your of what we demand from our penis? Communal Vision coming in from Knife Lobster. Dawson's Creek Season 2, Episode 4. They discuss the pros and cons of I think it was Season 4, Episode 2, Knife, that they discussed the pros and cons of circumcision. Now, when did you realize that you were the weird one for having an uncircumcised dick?
Yeah, and I was probably around like 8 or 9.
8 or 9, you figured it out. You did the math.
Yeah, I did the math. Yeah.
Now,
I had some discussions with my peers, and it seemed I was the odd one out.
Right. Now, was your family religious? Is your family religious?
No. Okay. They're secular.
Completely secular. So you got a secular hooded penis. No concept of God. And no concept of like the true filth that lies in your penis.
Well, it's funny because they did send me to Lutheran school.
Okay, so they gave you a little bit there.
Yeah, just dip my toes in.
Charlie Uniform, Mike, namaste to you. Blessings to you. Welcome. So that was like, okay, so they gave you a little bit. They don't quite give you all of it, but they give you some. Why'd they send you to Lutheran school?
I think it was because it was the closest one. That was a religious school. They didn't want me in public school with heathens. How they're thinking.
Oh, so they weren't religious, but they still have they're
still uppity.
They're weary. Oh, so was it a private school thing?
Yeah.
And that was just like the private school around?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So they wanted you like, was it a better school than the public school?
Well, I don't really have, I went to public school later, but I guess it was comparable, not too different.
Okay. Interesting.
Besides like Bible class, remember your Bible verses, all that stuff, pray in the morning.
Right. Did you go to church ever?
I don't think so.
But you have a scale, a concept of God, and I think that's good. So you have some idea of, a sense of, filth, of shame. And that's positive. This is fantastic. Because, one thing about secular, people that grow up without that, they have they don't have a framework for their own power. So we spend actually a lot of time in explorations building the framework by which they can properly learn to loathe and hate themselves.
I see.
Would you say that you love yourself or hate yourself? If gun to head, you had to pick one.
I have to pick one.
I can't
say I got a healthy middle.
No. We're at war. You gotta pick a side.
We're at war. I'll say I hate myself, Leslie. I loathe my very being.
Good. Very good. Fram Weard, I think you mean to say they don't have a framework. It's fun with the name. I Am the Gobbler also shared. Did the kids call you names like Anteater Dick or Pickle Pouch?
No, but that would have been really funny.
Right.
I'd take on those nicknames today with pride.
I know. Maybe you should try to spread some yourself so that, I don't know, it could be fun to have a nickname. Charlie Uniform, Mike, Communal Vision. That jazz session had me engorged. Hope you feel better soon. Namaste. Thank you so much, Charlie. I hope I do too. Now, listen, Dylan, I think, I'm asking you to sum up a topic tonight that has been challenging for this community. It's been challenging. The discussion that we've had around, I know you just checked in the middle of Wiki's call, but This discussion around the enigma of the phallus has been wandering, confused, much like the phallus itself. Hypocryptomatic. When there is no port that is easily traveled to, these poor people have no North Star of morals or a place to trade goods. I think she's talking about religion. Now, you hate yourself. Your penis is uncircumcised.
Uncircumcised, unlovable.
Unlovable. Listen, I can't tell you how heartened I am to hear you say that. Because you know how easy it is. You get a lot of stress yoga with the communal vision. Dylan, you fall asleep while women sit on your floor wondering why you don't have a couch. No one knows how you got them there, probably because you lied about believing in God. Any response?
Well, you know, it's a mad world out there. You just got to play the game.
Listen, you could not have put a better... you could not have given a better answer to that riddle from Stress Yoga. He likes to challenge through the power of that sort of stuff. So I appreciate you, handling that with care, but also firmly. Now, I can't tell you how heartened I am for the rest of your journey here in explorations. Now, like I said, there's a lot of you give a penis, the topic of penis, to a bunch of fellas. And generally, they're going to be very excited, which I support. However, in their blinding enthusiasm for their own cock, they fail to see the enigma of their own penis, the strength yet vulnerability, the position of great power but great responsibility at the same time. But you, having sat there, as you said, I love to masturbate, but I hate myself. You're talking about pleasure and pain. You yourself, Dylan, right now, have embodied the enigma that we've been picking at all night. And I want to thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And the fact that you're secular, but you have some sort of religious framework and some self-hatred, and you're still jacking it, brother, we are about to unlock a level of power inside of you that you've only dreamed about.
That's the enigma. Finding that power,
Right.
People get led around by their dicks, like a dog on a leash. But if you use that dog, it could be an attack dog, it could be a security dog, but it will lead you into the darkness. And it's a wand, it is a key, and you just have to find the right door, vagina, and you will unlock something beautiful. I believe.
Well, I'm going to be thinking about what you just said, because it was a lot. And I don't know if I probably don't agree with it, but I'm excited to chew on it. Stress Yoga says, we can circumcise you or cut you penis all the way off. You choose.
I'd probably choose just circumcision. I don't think I want to lose my member.
Once we get that first one, then we got to get the second one to call back from the beginning. I myself have a double circumcision, and I haven't looked back. I absolutely love the experience. So, plant that seed for what it is. Dylan, I want to thank you for joining us tonight. Listen, you've been on hold, you've been waiting, you've listened to a lot of communal visions, but we still got to the heart, we still got to the meat on the bones, and I appreciate your patience, and I appreciate your generosity tonight.
Of course, Leslie. Anytime.
Namaste to you, Dylan. You have a wonderful night.
Namaste.
Namaste. Craigulators, resubbing 31 months. Guys, can we give it up for Craigulators? 31 months. Holy freaking moly, the program works. What can we say? The program goddamn works. Namaste to you, Craigulators. Great to see you, brother. We're almost there. We are. We're almost to 3 years, if you could believe that. No, JPS McNaberry, only degenerates masturbate. Celibacy is the key to the program. Have I ever said that even once? Even come close to saying that? No, I have not. Well, guys, as I said, this is the end of our stream tonight. Leslie is sick, so Leslie must go rest. Namaste to you guys. Beautiful stream tonight. Wandering, though it may have been, productive in that we embodied the wandering nature of the phallus, of the penis itself. confused, wandering, unsettled, unresolved, but motivated, obscenely motivated. Namaste to you guys for your work. Namaste to your heart. Namaste to the mind body as the path unfurls. Namaste to blessings and to you as well. What a gorgeous time. Thank you so much, Pants. Thank you so much, Fram. I appreciate that, guys. I want to say thank you to my moderators as well. Moderators, guys, you absolutely are wonderful. I cherish you. I really do. Mod meeting on Monday, perhaps. Plant that seed for now. But also, I want to thank my community of Devoted Light at patreon.com. This work that we do here could not happen without the support that the program and I receive from the community of Devoted Light at patreon.com. Namaste to you guys. You truly know the value of the investment that this program it presents as an opportunity. Namaste of the heart, mind, body path. Blessings. Now let's go ahead and get a fucking raid going. Who are we raiding? Who deserves our energy? Let's see here, huh? Let's see. Get a fucking raid. Get a fucking raid. Grim. We're going to do... Oh, is Luke Man on? Is Luke on? I'd rather do Luke right now. Is Luke going? I don't even see him. Or does he just have so many... Oh, shit. Yeah. He's just got so many things. I looked right past him. He's got a bunch of viewers already. Let's go raid Luke. Let's take this energy. You know, last time we raided him, he was like jacking off in VR or whatever he was doing. He's got the headset. He's been just cranking it in VR chats. Walks up to like blackjack tables and starts assaulting everyone. Namaste. Blessings. Luke always stealing jokes from 22 years ago. I love Luke. Who's Neuro? Stress. I haven't seen the proof. Who is Neuro? Yeah, I'm not doing that. Well, let's go. We're going over Luke because I like Luke. Wait, did it work? No, it didn't. I did it on the wrong chat. There we go. Guys, there's also that new video. If you guys, we'll be back Tuesday, but over the weekend, there's a video to hold you guys over. We'll be back on Tuesday. Beautiful stream. We're on Tuesday night, next Tuesday, 8 p.m. Central. Blessings to you. Let's take this phallic energy over to the Luke Man stream. Huh? OP Peacock, namaste to you. Guys, namaste, blessings to you guys. I won't apologize for being sick, but I thank you. I thank you for hanging in your loyalty. And we'll be back Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central Time. But in the meantime, guys, namaste, beautiful explorers. It was wonderful to be with you, and I truly cherish our time together and look forward to our time together soon. Namaste, guys. Blessings. YouTube. Love you guys. Thanks for kicking it. Thanks for watching the video if you haven't watched it yet.